Hello. Hi, everybody. Welcome on in on this awesome Sunday afternoon, late afternoon. I hope you guys are all having a great time zone and a great weekend, the ending of your weekend. Um, we are going to be building in The Sims 4. I know that my schedule on Discord said we were going to play Loftia, but I finished everything in Loftia, including all the side quests. The only thing I'm missing is 3 fish that I didn't know where to find. I know where to find it now because I watched Pacific Creative find it. So I will be hunting for those at a later date, but there's not enough content in Loftia for me to do anything with. So I opened it up to the Discord for the community to choose, and everyone has chosen for me to build today. So we're going to be building in The Sims 4. We're going to be building AmyUnicornGamer's color box, color box shell challenge. I think I'm just going to start fresh. I had really started it, but all I had really is the rooms set up. So I think we're going to start fresh. I'm going to kill what I have. We're going to start fresh. So let's go ahead and say hello to everybody. Let me scroll back up to the top. Let's go. Lola, welcome on in. You were first to chat. You have been a stalker 4 times. Thank you so much for hanging out and stalking me and collecting your daily sunflower and being part of our early crew. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. For those of you who are not already following Lola, please give her a cheeky little follow. She is part of our Butterfly stream team, and she will be making an appearance here on our channel at the end of May when we do our charity event. We've got some really cool things going, and we're working on a Stardew Valley kind of co-op style competition, and Lola has graciously decided to join us with that, as well as Tess is going to join us as well. We're looking for one more person to make it a foursome, so I can't wait. It's going to be a great time. So let's go ahead and finish saying hello to everybody. Jasmine, welcome on in. Thank you so much for being part of our early crew and collecting your daily sunflower. Lady Eckley, welcome on in. Thank you so much for being part of our early crew and collecting your daily sunflower. Football girl, welcome on in. Thank you so much for collecting your daily sunflower. Saj, welcome on in. Thank you so much for being part of our early crew and collecting your daily sunflower. All right, Ajane, welcome on in. Thank you so much for being part of our early crew and collecting your daily sunflower. All right. That looks like everybody who has collected their daily sunflowers today. So going back to the charity streams, I am working with Pacific Creative. Hello, Leia. Welcome on in. We're going to get to some building today, but other than that, I've been cleaning my house. I've been doing all my laundry, getting things done, being very productive today. But at the end of the month, I'm going to be doing a series of 4 charity streams for the Stack Up charity that works with our veterans and our active military. So that is what we're going to be doing for Memorial Day weekend. I'm going to be doing it the 22nd, 23rd, 24th, and 25th. I've got 4 really good streams planned. A lot of interacting with the community. So hopefully you'll all be able to join me. We're going to be playing some Sims. We're going to be playing some Stardew. And if Paralives comes out on the day it's supposed to, we will be doing a first look at Paralives as well. I'm really excited. They say that they're going to be releasing it for early access on May 25th. Which is Memorial Day for anyone here in the States. So I am looking to pick up Paralives and stream it for the very first time during my last day of my charity event for the month of May. So I'm super excited for that. I've also been working on that all day. So anyway, as part of doing my chores around my house, many of you know I have kittens. Well, they're 13 months old, so they're on the late stage of being kittens. And when we first got them, we had this little wicker basket. I mean, it's not very big. Hello, Sandy. Welcome on in. Thank you so much for being part of our early crew and collecting your daily sunflower. And when we had them in isolation, I would put all of their toys, because they had their toys scattered all over the room. I would pick up the toys and put them in the basket. Well, Honey and Willow saw me do this, got into the basket, took the toys out. I would put the toys back and it became a game. Put the toys in, take the toys out. And over the last year, I've watched them put the toys back in the basket and take them out. Right? Um, now my kittens. Anyway, once every 3 or 4 months, I wash all of my laundry. Because laundry, when it sits and you don't wear it, you don't use it, kind of get a little stale. So I was taking advantage of the fact that my daughter is out of town and I have free reign to the washer and dryer, and I'm washing all of my laundry. Well, at the bottom of one of my laundry baskets is a bunch of these little plastic springs that Willow absolutely loves. And there was a ton of them, and I kept wondering why she's pawing at this basket. Well, she can't get the springs out of the basket because the basket's bigger than the wicker basket that they're in my daughter's room. But she was putting it through the holes in the laundry basket. So I have a bunch of her springs in my laundry basket. So I pulled all the springs out and I walk down the hall. She sees me do this and she follows me down the hall. I put them in the wicker basket to say, hey, this is where your toys go. She picked one up. I shit you not. She picked one up, walked back to my room, and put it back in the laundry basket. I was like, Willow, now you're not going to be able to get your spring once I put my clothes back in the basket. So I guess now I'm going to have to go through that basket on a regular basis and pull all the springs out so she has her toys. I was wondering where they were all going, but there's these little like little springs. Yeah. And they like, she chases them around the kitchen. I'm like, they're under the refrigerator. They're probably under the cabinets. They're everywhere. They're not expensive. So I just buy her more, not realizing that she's putting them in my laundry basket and keeping them there. So my precious little Willow. All right. So now that we've said hello to everybody, let's go ahead and get the game open. I'm really excited to do some building. So excited. For those of you who hung out yesterday, we did shell tours. And as always, I get so inspired by watching everybody and watching all the creativity and shell tours. So now I really want to build. I really, really, really want to build. So I'm not seeing the game. Oh, please don't tell me my game's going to crash. Oh, there we go. It's opening. Yes. All right. Okay. All right, let's see here. So, like I said earlier, I have already started the shell, but I think I'm going to kill it and start over. Because I wasn't really 100% happy with how it was going. I didn't do much of anything other than just put the rooms in the house and roof it. So I'm not really losing a whole bunch with starting over. Ooh, March 26th? Wow. Yeah, the first initial load is kind of scary. Especially since yesterday it did crash. How come you haven't opened your game since March 26th? Oh, all the updates, yeah. Yeah, I was talking to Dragon and I'm like, we were both like, we need a break. I'm happy that they're doing these updates. I'm happy they're doing the updates because things are getting fixed. They're looking at the community and they're saying, this is what the community wants. Let's give them what they want. They're not compounding us with more and more and more new stuff. They're just fixing it. So I have no problem with the fact they're fixing it, but it breaks my mods every single time. All right. Not that I work with a lot of mods. I literally have Better Build By and Tool by Twisted Mexi. And I have MC Command Center from Deaderpool. Those are the only 3 like massive mods I have. I have some cosmetic ones like you saw with my loading screen. Um, oh no. What? So you're everything's gone? Lola, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness. I don't know what I would do if... I think I would cry. Seriously, I think I would cry. Okay. So this is a lot we're going to go to. Oh, it's crayon box. I put color box. It's actually crayon box. Oh. Hi, Laced. Welcome on in. Thank you so much for collecting your daily sunflower. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm going to pull up the shell again, and we're going to go ahead and place it on the lot. I'm just going to erase everything that I had. If my library will load. Okay, there's my library. We're going to go newest. There we go. Place and edit. There we go. We're going to replace it. All right. So what Amy has done is she has issued each one of us a color. I did get a color. My color is rainbow. So the house and all my rooms are going to be multicolored. Well, each room is going to be a different color, but I'm going to use all the colors of the rainbow in my build. Ooh, you got blue? Yay! I know that Simmer Down Steph got green. She got her color the same day I've got mine. And like she was done the next day. I was like, girl, that was quick. I don't know if I'll keep it on this lot. I may move it to a different lot. Because this is a pretty big lot. And I don't plan on adding any extra buildings. I don't plan on adding any extra buildings. Well, saying that I'm not planning on it and actually accomplishing that are two different things. And I'm not adding a second story, so I'm not duplicating anything. I'm trying to work within the actual shell, which I don't think I've ever done. I've always either added or duplicated things in any shell I've ever done. So, we are going to attempt to do this without adding any other extra goodies. I mean, I might add a pool, I might, that kind of thing, but I'm not going to add extra buildings. I say that tongue-in-cheek, because the odds are I will probably add a greenhouse or a storage building or like an in-law quarter or something. What I might do is take like the box and shrink it down and then put like another, like a smaller version. Got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt. Guess what's inside it? Thank you, Saj! I love that sound command. It's one of my favorite lines in that entire movie. There's another one from Jim Carrey from Liar Liar. Is when he's walking out of the elevator. He had just farted in the elevator and he walks out and he goes, "It was me!" Because he can't lie about it because he can't lie. Ooh, nice. So, wait. This is funny since restarted your shell since the last idea was you restarted it again, Ajane. Oh my goodness. Okay, so for those of you who missed shell tours, are still wanting to fit or started my shell, I'm kicking my own ass. Do you mind? That was actually one of the few Jim Carrey movies that I actually really liked. I'm not big on like the Dumb and Dumber and like Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, all that kind of comedy I'm not big on, but Liar Liar was actually a really cute movie. If you still want to finish the build, please do let me know on any day we're doing Sims, and we will take time out of our Sims gameplay or Sims building to tour your shell, because I'd absolutely love to see all of your creativity for those of you who are still working on my shell. For those of you who finished my shell, and we had tours yesterday, if you were unable to see the tours, On the Discord is the timestamps of where all the tours started. So if you're interested in that, it's right there for you as well. Thank you so much for everyone who participated. All right, so here is our shell. This is what I'm working with, okay? And I have rainbow as my color. And so let's roof this bad boy. I have no idea how I want to roof it. I don't remember how I roofed it before. I should have taken the roof. I should have taken the roof, or at least take a picture of it or something, because I deleted my roof. And y'all know I suck at roofing. Are you okay? What happened? And I'll say, I'm kicking my own ass. Do you mind? That is so classic, Saj. Honey, welcome on in. Thank you so much for collecting your daily sunflower. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming on in to hang out with me today. All right. All right. Let's see how we're going to roof it. Oh, boy. I have no idea how I want to roof this. Oh, yeah. Well, Ajne, were you here when I did tours? Because I even said I had restarted it twice and put it on 3 different lots. I started off with one lot in Brindleton Bay, then moved it, had my initial design when I was streaming it. Once I did those 2 streams, I literally walked away from it for almost the whole 2 months. I didn't work on it at all. And like within the last week, maybe 2 weeks, I was like, oh God, I gotta get it done. I have to do it. So I was actually watching maybe Jennifer while she was building it. And I kind of watched how she was placing the pieces together. And I'm like, oh, maybe what I need is to just replace the pieces. And I went back in and I replaced all the pieces, and that's how I got the shape. But one of the rooms I really, really liked. So I took the room and duplicated it in the other build. And then went, this lot's too big. There's too much landscaping. I did that. I moved it Friday night. I go, the landscaping is gonna be, wait, no. I need to move this again. So I found a smaller lot. So I didn't have to do the landscaping. Because I was like, oh hell, there's no way I'm gonna do that. All right, so let's pull it out a little bit. So we have a porch. Should I pull it out in the back end too? Yeah, let's do that. You're playing with platforms. I love a good platform. I'm not gonna lie. I love a good platform. Let's copy. Let's do that. Oh, this roof is gonna suck ass, but you know what? It is what it is. Everybody knows. Everybody in the community knows I suck at roofing. All right, let's do this. Ooh, the platform stairs trick. Hold on. Why is this not going? That's because I used the wrong node. Okay. Oh wait, wrong roof. Wrong roof piece. I want this piece. Nope. Up a little bit more. I think 1 click is what I need. Yeah, there's 1 click. Okay. Now. Nope. I don't like it. Oh, that's better. All right, that's better. The only problem is I have these little knobbies on the end. Yeah, there we go. Now, how do I... Maybe I can do this. Well, that's not bad. Okay. Let's see. Can I spin this around and have it fit? Hey, there we go. Why does it work better on that side than it does on there? Copy. All right, something's not right. There we go. Well, I mean, it's covering it, so it's not terrible. I'll have to play around with it a little bit more. There you go. Nope. No. Control Z. There you go. I mean, it's not pretty, but it's there. And then let's take the whole thing and go up 1, 2, 3, 4 on a foundation. Let's move the house back a couple of steps. Yeah. Giving me enough room for a porch. All right. Let's build out a porch. 1, 2. Wait. 1, 2, 3. By the way, guys, how's the music level? The game sound level? Because I did do some playing around with the game sounds yesterday. How is all the levels? If I need to move stuff around, let me know. All right, so this needs to come out just a smidge. Oh, that's too much. Hey, Steph, how are you? I did do tours yesterday. Yours was the last one we toured. All the timestamps is everything in my Discord. Oh no! How was the Reptile Expo? I saw your post in your Discord. It was great. My daughter likes to make sure she goes every time. Thank you so much for the follow, Mike. I appreciate you. My daughter tries to go to the Reptile Expo every time it's in town. But yeah, you know what? I was like, okay, when I toured your build, I was like, oh, well, here's 2 pieces. Where's the third? And I didn't look at all the different pictures in the preview when I placed the lot. And I was like, okay, well, we're missing a piece. It's okay. It's not bad. And then I looked and I'm like, wait a minute. There's a piece all over here. I'm like, the mausoleum piece. I was like, the secret basement. Yeah, I'm like, how do you get into it? And I got into the basement and we're looking and I'm like, we couldn't find a ladder. The stairs are kind of tucked in the back. And I'm like, how do you get into this thing? And I looked, I'm like, oh, the tree's on top of the stairs. I'm like, this is so cool. That gave me so many ideas. I was like, ooh, this would be perfect for like a vampire lair, but it's in the werewolf realm. So the stairs are hidden inside the stump. Yeah, it took me a minute to figure that out. But I was like, oh, this is neat. I love this. This is cool. I'm like, this would be perfect for a vampire lair. Even though it was in the werewolf world, it would be perfect. So I am working on Amy's build right now. So we are working hard. Well, we just got started. But we are working on Amy's build from a basement below that basement to make it function. Oh, it's gameplay tested. Oh, that is so cool. So you can get into it through the stump. Like if you were to walk up to the stairs, you could get downstairs. Even though the stump is sitting on top of the stairs. That is so cool. Through the stump. Oh, was the stump debug? Is that why they're walking through it? Is because it's debug, right? I wonder if I want to put this up on a higher platform. Because what I want to do is this. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, they walk through it because it's actually in a basement below the basement. Got it. Got it. So the game sees it as in a basement below the basement. Got it. Oh, I wanted 2 steps. Okay. Oh, I need to connect it. Hold on. Now I know why it didn't work. So I have to connect it right here. There we go. Remove ceiling. Let's go. All right. So yeah, I'm working on my rainbow house. I had it set up before, but I didn't like the way that it was laid out. So I decided to redo it. And I put it in the Lovestruck world because all the buildings around it are all colorful, and I figured it'd be a perfect place to put it. But I may end up moving it. All right, let's see. Let's do. Nope. Move it. Let's move it again. I want it there. That's what I want. Copy. And then we're going to move this right there. The Lovestruck world. I guess? I don't know. Do I have your brain? All right, so now we're going to put a fence. It would be smart of me if I would just do it by... You know what? I like this one. So we're going to do this. This. Beautiful wedding, says the bridesmaid to the groom. There we go. And I think that's the same lot. Oh my goodness. This is the lot that I started Echo's university build, the one with the heart, before I moved it to Brightchester and made it a university dorm room. Okay, so that gives me some space to do some building on the front porch. Let's see what we want to do. Do we want to put a back porch back here? Or do we just want to give like a small little stair kind of situation? Hold on. I need the grid. Where's my grid? There we go. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we go 3, 6, we'll go 4 to 2. No. Alright, we're gonna just do it this way. Excuse me. Remove ceiling. All right. So this is where the back door is going to go. Let's look at doors. Let's see what kind of doors are in Lovestruck. I mean, if I'm going to put it in the Lovestruck world, let's just go for it. Let's just go whole ham. How does that look? Don't like it. But there are other swatches. Oh. These have colors. These have colors. Oh, this is perfect. She's touring them, I think I want to say May 23rd, but don't quote me on it. She moved Misty's unicorn, she's moving Misty's unicorn, shell tours. I don't remember when she moved them to. But I know she had to move them. Does this come in colors? Oh, this one does too! Okay. Okay. I need to not get carried away. Okay. So this does have a bevy of colors to choose from. Red, orange, yellow. I think my kitchen is going to be yellow. So let's make the door yellow back here. The front of the house is going to be red. So let's find a red door for this. Yeah, let's do red. Now I'm going to wait to see what kind of paint I want to put on the outside of the house, because I just want to work on the inside and then figure out what kind of fun thing I can do for the rainbow color on the outside of the house. I don't know if I'm gonna make it so that the entire house is like rainbow colored, like the outside of the wall, the outside portion matches the inside portion color. I don't know if I'm gonna do it that way, or if I'm going to just do it like one solid, like one color, and then make the yard itself multicolored. I don't know. I haven't gotten that far yet. But I do know I've been playing with this a lot in terms of my, Control Z. That's not going to work. All right. Maybe I can do it this way. Ah, yes. Oh, wait. I don't necessarily want... Oh, I may have to do this as two separate pieces. Hold on a second. Alright, cool. When your boss texts you, you answer, regardless of what day and time it is. When your boss texts you, you answer. Especially when you work from home. Okay. So, alright, let's go inside. So now we know. So this is what I have to work with. Okay. I had it set up before with platforms, but I really didn't like it. With the platforms. Maybe, you know what? Maybe I could still do a platform in the inside. No. No platform. All right. So let's put some lights in here so we know what we're doing, what we're working with. I loved it yesterday while I was touring Dragon's Shell, and we were in the actual movie theater portion, and I took a light, so I used it as a flashlight. It was kind of cute. You know, I could do a sunken living room. That's an idea. And everything else, we have to have stairs to get into all the rooms. Well, I mean, she used all like dark colors and it was just so hard to see them. I was like, can I put a light in there? Okay, no, I'm not going to put a light, but I'll use a light so we can see what we're doing. That build, oh my God, I was godsmacked with that build. I loved it. Yeah, like at the end of the end of the movie. And you know, when she built it, she put lights in there to build it. Okay, so now we need, let's do that so I can see what I'm doing. We need at least one bathroom. I want to do an office, a kitchen, a dining room, a living room. Should we make this 2 bedrooms, or should we only make this like a 1 bedroom? Should we do 2 bedrooms? All right, let's get some walls. So here's their stairs, or here's our entrance. If I make, how do I want to do this? How do I want to split this up? Because I can't make it any bigger. Okay. We're gonna put 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, that's gonna be our kitchen. That's gonna be our kitchen. We can make that a bathroom. It's a 4x3, so I should be able to put a tub, a shower, and a sink, and a, yeah. 1, 2. All right. This can be like a master bathroom. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can make that a bedroom. Hold on. Let's get some furniture so that I know what I'm playing with dimension-wise. There's a bed I found yesterday that I think I want to use. Okay, so that gives me room to put nightstands on either side, a mirror, put a door in here. We could put this as a bathroom. Okay, that works. You know what? Let's look at a bathroom and see if I can get all the ingredients I want in there. Yeah, we can do. Oop, that's actually not inside the building. Let's put it inside the building. Thank you very much. Toilet. Gotta put a toilet in there. Oh, you know what? I can then, you know what? I think I can put a tub here. Shower. Oh, shower. Sink. Now I could put a sink there, the door in here. All right, let's get some doors. Let's put an archway in here to our kitchen. Let's put a door. Obviously, these doors are probably not what I'm going to keep, but I just need a placeholder. Let's put a door here to this bathroom through the kitchen. All right, so let's do a little built-in moment for our closet. Let's... Oh, you know what? I got an idea. I got an idea. welcome on in. Thank you so much for collecting your daily sunflower. Now, what I'm thinking about doing, I gotta see if it actually fits. It may not fit. Storage. Dresser. Gentle layers. I never got your knot. My knot? My knot? What? Your notification. My notification. Oh. Sorry. These are a 2. Okay, so I can put 1 on each side. We can have 2 built-in closets. Okay. Adult bedroom. Or, yeah, adult bedroom. And then, that's okay. I'm totally fine. You're good. I also didn't say anything when I was in Cific's chat either. And then this will be a kid's room with a kid's closet. A primary with a primary closet. And then we got a kid's bathroom. You know what? We can make this a pantry living room. No, I'm sorry. Pantry living room. No, a pantry laundry room. Possibly. Instead of a bathroom. Or I'll think about it. All right. So now let's go ahead and put some more lighting in here. Oops. Yeah, you do. Or you have to put platforms there. Either that or you have to put platforms on the inside to get people in. You know what? Half the time I don't get, Lissa, half the time I don't get Pacific's notifications either. And I have notifications on. So, okay. So we have a primary bedroom, closet, a small kid's room with a closet, a kid's bathroom, an adult bathroom, my kitchen area. We need a dining room. Let's put a dining room in. Wait, how big do we want to make this dining room? Is this going to be big enough for the dining room? Like a formal dining room? Oh, yeah. Sorry, guys. I just started using Discord when they did their latest update. They can now... You can do a @ time, and I can set it up so that all of my times, if I use that command, it will be your local time zone. So I'm switching over to doing that. Anything that's not like a PNG file. Like my new schedules, I'm putting together as a PNG file instead of just typing them out in Word and putting them in the Discord. I'm doing it one file so I can post it in multiple places. And I don't have to copy and paste and all that fun stuff. So I am starting to do that. So if you see like a light gray box in Discord, if you see a light gray box around a time, that time is your time zone. Just so you know. It took me a while to figure that out too. Okay. So this we're going to make our living room. Well, it looks a little big. So let's make this box a little bigger. I maybe have to make it smaller when I put the platforms in there. Okay. We're going to make I need to put in a office. Let's do 4. And then we'll make this a bathroom. This can be just a half bath. Okay. Oops. Y'all remind me to take these damn lights out when I'm done with this build. Because I like seeing what I'm doing. Alright. I don't know if I can get that bed in here that I want to use. It's part of... Wedding stories. Well, shoot. Where is it? It's not... Oh, it's Dream Home Decorator. It's this one. If I use this, it literally takes up the entire room. Hi, Bipolar Queen! Wait. Oh, no. Message me later, okay? I hope you're at least enjoying a portion of your vacation. Oh, no. Oh, okay. So it's just the fact that you're the only girl other than Mari that's there. Okay. That they're just boys being boys. Okay. All right. You're just done with the messiness of them. You're just done with the messiness of boys. Got it. You know, maybe I can put this one here. And that gives me a bed with a desk. And then access to this. Okay. Well, I'll have to save this... Where is it? This bed for another build. Okay. So we're going to make this a half bath. This is going to be a full bath for the junior bedroom. This is a bathroom for the primary. Our kitchen with a pantry style. Maybe I'll do this as like a little archway in here through here, like a walk space from the kitchen to the dining room. Here's will be our formal dining room. We have an office, and this is going to be our living room. Okay. So, being that, let's make a sunken room. Thank you officially for coming in and hanging out with us and collecting your daily sunflower, Bipolar Queen. I love you. All right, should we do it the entire room? Thank you so much for the posture check. I appreciate you. Yeah, we'll do 2. Nope, I don't want to do that, but I do want to do... Yeah, I've got way too many lights in here. I think I'm gonna have to get rid of some lights. I'm just now noticing how much lights I have in here. There we go. All right, now we need a stair. Let's copy these stairs. Rotate it. Rotate it. Oh. Rotate it. There we go. Oh, yeah, I know I could do that. I just decided I needed to do that. Why won't this pull out? Oh, there we go. Copy. Yeah. Why won't it? Oh, maybe that's not what I want to do. All right. You have a lot of lights. Yeah, I know. All right, hold on. Let's take a look at this because I am boxing myself in to not having anywhere to put a TV or anything by doing it the way I'm doing it. Okay. I don't want the only... All right. Oh, nope. Let's do this. And let's shrink this to... No. I know where I'm going to move this. I'll put it one right there. We're going to take this right here. There we go. Yeah, well, okay. Y'all know I'm blind as a bat. So I need light to be able to see. The problem is I put too much light in there and the colors of the wallpapers change. Okay. Well, first of all, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. So I need 6 red. Let's go red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. Ooh, I've got way more rooms than the colors of the rainbow. Okay. All right, so I was thinking I'm going to make the centerpiece in here black and white. I'm going to make this black and white. Guys, ads are going to start here in about 3 minutes. Yeah. So I think I'm going to make this black and white in here in the center. 1, 2, 3. All right, how are we going to do this? I don't need this anymore. Trouble, trouble, trouble. Wait. I must make haste. Wait. One section of this kitchen is intentionally not going to be usable by Sims. What do you mean? Ajane, explain yourself, please. If I can put countertops here. Wait, I'm not understanding. I did 2 inner counters and leaves 1 tile that Sims will not be able to use for cooking. Oh, like, okay, I see what you're saying. What I can do is I can make like this right here, my counters, and I'll have enough to be able to use. And then I can put like a breakfast nook over here. So it'll still be usable. Like I can put like the stove and the refrigerator here and put the sink on this side, and then we can have a counter here that can be used. or counters on either side that can be used. And then I can just put a little breakfast nook. I'll move this door or this archway or door over, and we can put a breakfast nook in here. And then we have the inn, we have the back patio. I can also move this back patio over a little bit to give us more space. And then, okay. So I think let's plop down some colors and test this bad boy. Colors, yellow. I want my kitchen to be yellow. So, this is not what I'm going to use, but I want it to be known that I'm making this yellow. So that means this is going to be orange. This is going to be orange. Now let's do this one. And that's going to be orange. This is actually carpet, so I'm not going to keep it there. This is going to be red. The office is going to be red. So do I make this bathroom red as well? So red, orange, yellow. And then I have green, blue, purple on this side. So green, blue, blue, green, blue, purple. So the kids' room will be purple. Yeah, let's do that. Yellow, green. Let's put that in here just so that we know what the colors are going to be. The representative from California has the floor. All right, guys, we are in ads right now. Oh, wait, hold on. I need to make that blue. This is a lot harder than I thought it would be. We'll just do this. Purple, purple, purple. And then I can do one color, either black or white on the inside or black and white on the outside. Let's do that. Do we put the white on the inside and the black on the outside? Yes. Yes, we do. We're going to put this as white. And we're going to do this as black. There's our color choices, guys. Or do we reverse it? Do we reverse it and make this black and this white? Because we're going to have... Maybe I'll put gray on the walls. Now we got to figure out... Maybe I'll put a gray wall on the outside. Okay. Now that I have where I'm going to put all my colors. Oh, the bed's sticking out. There we go. How do we paint the outside of the house? All right, so let's look at the neighborhood we're in. We have... Hey, Grams Bear! How you doing, hun? Welcome on in. Welcome on in. I hope you're having a great Sunday. Thank you so much for collecting your daily sunflower. I appreciate you. Do a color on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, 2, 4, 6, 8. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. That's 6. Black and white. 8. Nice. Great idea. So it's a rainbow. Great idea. Okay. So we have a red door. So let's find a paint swatch. Let's find a paint swatch that has all the colors. Oh, should we use this color? Oh my god, let's do this. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out during the ad break. I absolutely appreciate you. Okay, red. We're gonna go orange. Orange. Hold on. Yellow. Oh my god. Oh my god. Orange. Yellow. Green. Blue. Yeah, I agree. Okay, so green, blue, purple. Okay, that needs to be... Let's do this. Make that right there. Give me a purple. Give me a purple swatch. Oh, this is funny. Oh, well, that only gives me one little spot being orange. And one little spot being green. All right, here. How about this? Oh my god. Oh my god. That's hilarious. Oh. All right. Well, that's not what I want. Can I color that blue without coloring that? No. No. All right. Yes. Grabsbear, I have the color rainbow. I have to make the house rainbow. So here is what we're going to do on this. We're going to pull this back. And then we're going to duplicate it. Oh, that sucks. I can't change the color. Oh, maybe I can. Maybe I can. Maybe I can. Maybe I can. All right. Let's see if it worked in the back. Yes! I did it. Makes me want a popsicle real bad. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Okay. This is definitely going to be a house that no one's going to download for their own builds. This is definitely not going to be someone who's going to download this for their own build. Oh my god, it's like neon. Oh my god, it's neon. Oh, this is a little too much for me. It's okay. It's okay. We got this. We got this. Oh, what does it look like at night? All right, hold on. It glows in the dark. Yes! It glows in the dark. This is the wallpaper that Simply Swig uses to make her pools glow the color that she wants to. So like if she's doing like a color themed legacy challenge when she builds the house, if it's a color that comes in this particular swatch, she will use this inside her pools to make her pools glow. We can do that too. And as a matter of fact, we might just do that. But this is the swatch here that she uses to make her pools glow. Okay. And then what I can do is when I do the landscaping around the house, if I put plants here, I'll make sure like this side here is purple. This is orange. The ones in the front are red. Okay, enjoy your lurk, Lady Eckley. Give Kiddo a great big hug from me. All right. Yes, it is. It is. It is the spa day. Hi, Birdie. Welcome on in. Thank you so much for collecting your daily sunflower. It is absolutely the spa day swatch. Let's look at roof colors, roof patterns. Let's make it black. Let's make it black. Like rich, dark black. It doesn't look so bad. Let's do trims. Let's do a thick trim. And let's do black. Okay. So now that we have that, let's use white as our so the cabinet areas aren't too high. Thank you. I appreciate you. Stone. We want white. We're gonna do white. Thank you so much, Saj, for the hydrate. Not everything has sound commands yet, but I'm working on that. I appreciate the water break. Do we do this here? Oh, God. Oh, God. Thank you so much for the posture check. I appreciate it. 1950s diner, anybody? Or Alice in Wonderland? Ooh, Alice in Wonderland. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Before I forget, let's go ahead and get this fencing. Let's get stairs. Yes! Oh, yeah. Very much so. It's the stair. I think I want to put it... there. Move it. Why won't it go? Oh, there it is. It scoots in. Scooted in. All right. All right. So we got that. Let's get our fencing. Oh, I need railings. We don't want anybody calling OSHA on us. I think that's base game. I think that's base game, right? Balustrade fencing. I'm pretty sure that that's a base game. But those work. Do those work together? No. Let's see if I can find the exact same railing. There you go. God. Oi. Alright. Now, I don't want the railing on that side. So we're going to click on this. We're going to double railing. We want left side here. And on this one, I want right railing. Okay. And these stairs, let's see if I can do a different color. Nope. Let's do those instead. because it's white. I mean, obviously we're not keeping the flooring. I just wanted to see a color palette before we got going. There we go. All right, so this looks so bad. Oh yeah, no worries, Birdie. No worries, none at all. That's foundations. I want platforms. Oh, thank you. I'm having a slight heart attack at the moment, but I don't really do buildings like this. Oh, I don't really do buildings this way, but that's okay. Platform trim. I want the trim to either be black or white. Oh, no, it's foundation. All right, so I want the foundation to either be black or white. Look at that. I kind of like that. Yeah, that's what we're going for. So my colors for this house, I was given the color rainbow. For this build. I'm not liking that stair either, so I think we're gonna change the stair to be something that's just like solid white. Even though I like the pattern on it. Let's go back and look at stairs. Straight white. It's boring, but it'll work. Straight white. Ooh, can I make them black? I can. Yeah. We're gonna make them black. Hey, Daddy Stingray! Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Guys, if you are not following Daddy Stingray, give him a cheeky little follow. He is an awesome streamer. D-I-D-Y. Oh. Helps if I spelled the name right. I got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt. And guess what's inside it? Yeah. Oh, you're very welcome. All right. So I think we're going to stick with the black. Unless I can find a staircase that's more black. I need something that's like a pure black. Let's try that. Oh, better. I must eat a bean. Okay. Give me 1 second, honey. Let me change. Hey, Graybeard. Welcome on in. My sound alerts work. Woohoo! All right. We're going to be doing a bean time. Give me... Did you see my last message? No. If you want a stone step, the third one is... Hold on. If you want a stone step, the third one on the top is my go-to. This one right here. I do want a stone step, but the problem is that I'm looking for something that's a specific color. Guys, give me just a quick minute. We'll switch over to the raid entry and we'll do our bean time. We'll welcome our raiders. Let me save real quick. Welcome on in everybody that came in with that raid. Graybeard, how are you doing? I hope you had a great stream. Tell me all about your stream. Tell me what you guys got up to. No, we can do it, honey. No worries. No worries. Tell me what you guys got up to. My name, for those of you who just came in, my name is Venom's Kiss. You can call me Venom or Ven. And I am a cozy variety streamer here on Twitch. I play a lot of Sims 4, a lot of Disney's Dreamlight Valley. But on the weekends, I tend to do a little bit of, a lot of things. We are building in the Sims 4 today because I finished Loftia. And so I was like, thank you so much for the follow, KJ. I appreciate you. Hi. Thank you very much for the first time chat and for coming in and hanging out with us today. Yeah, so I finished Loftia the 30th. Yeah, so last Thursday, I think I finished Loftia. And yeah, so there's nothing left to do. So I was like, wait, what am I going to stream? So the community chose for a build stream. So here we are building in The Sims 4. Thank you so much for everyone coming in. Honey did redeem a bean time, so we're going to do that. Graybeard, would you like to do a trivia question? Because we're already going to do a bean break. Would you like to do a trivia question while we are setting up our bean break? For those of you who are new to bean time, it is... Hi, Dragon. Love you, sweetheart. Okay, so for me... All right, our bean is Tutti Frutti, and ooh, look at you streaking through chat, Dragon, with a 25 stream streak. Let's go. All right, so we got Tutti Frutti and Stinky Socks. Dragon, if you'd like to set that up for me. And thank you so much for collecting your daily sunflower. For those of you who are new to bean time, what we're going to do is we're going to do a prediction on whether or not this bean is going to be a good flavor or a bad flavor. The good flavor happens to be one of my favorites. It's Tutti Frutti. The bad flavor, unfortunately, is Stinky Socks. So we'll be using channel points to vote on whether it's a good bean or a bad bean. If you don't have any channel points and you'd like to participate, just give me a cheeky little follow. That will give you 300 points. And it will give you an opportunity to participate in bean time. I'm assuming Dragon's got that poll going right now. So while we're waiting on that poll, let's go ahead and do a trivia question for Graybeard for them bringing their community over to hang out with us today while you guys are voting on whether or not it's a good bean or a bad bean. I'm going to go ahead and switch over because I know that my mods like to participate. So I'm going to get my prediction up so that I can prediction panel so that I can do that as well. All right, so let's do a movie trivia question. It's a level 2, so it's a medium difficulty question. All right. Our question is, all right, I'm going to have to get some more light in here because I don't have enough light. There we go. I can see. My old eyeballs can see now. What fictional world's loudest band includes members David St. Hubbins, Nigel Tufnell, and Derek Smalls? What fictional world's loudest band includes members David St. Hubbins, Nigel Tufnell, and Derek Smalls? Anybody have an idea as to what the answer would be? What fictional world's loudest band includes members David St. Hubbins, Nigel Tufnell, and Derek Smalls? Looks like we've only got a few more minutes to go on that prediction. We got 34% think it's going to be Tutti Frutti, and 66% think it's going to be Stinky Socks. It sounds like a movie you've never seen before. Okay, well, it's an older movie. If nobody has a guess, I can give you guys the answer. All right. Here's the bean. Is this Tutti Frutti or is this Stinky Socks? Let's see. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Tutti Frutti. All right. Let's go. Yeah, you're killing me, Smalls, right? From what the heck movie is that from? Okay. So we have 5 users that won 25,105 points. Lola has won 10,320 points. Lace has won 9,772. Maybe Jennifer 4,398. Honey motherfucking bees 586. And KJ with 29. Let's go. Congratulations to all the winners. Flower if he wants to. Okay. All right. Jen, welcome in. Thank you so much officially for collecting your daily sunflower. Okay, so if nobody has the Sandlot, so it's not from the Sandlot, it's actually from Spinal Tap. So that's actually an older movie. So it is from Spinal Tap. Hey, you've been lurking. It's all good. I lurk in your streams all the time, honey. If you are not following maybe Jennifer, why the hell not? Give her a cheeky little follow. She not only is she a member of our Butterflies stream team, but she is an awesome, awesome streamer and a great friend to myself and the channel. There we go. So go follow her and become a member of her dog pack. She's an awesome, awesome streamer. Okay. Thank you so much for bringing your community over to come see us today. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. If you do have to, for anyone who came in with that raid, if you do need a raid and fade, I absolutely understand. However, if you'd like to hang out with us, we're going to do some more building in The Sims 4, working on my rainbow house for AmyUnicornGamer. Let's go. All right. Yeah, I guess they sound cool. Maybe I'll give them a follow. Honey, please. For those of you who aren't following Honey, give her a cheeky little follow too. She's a great streamer. Cause I guess they sound cool. See, I got you too. All right. So let's go ahead and I'm going to save real quick so I don't lose my colorful house. My very colorful house. All right. So I think what I want to do now is I'm going to look for an awning that I can put above this door. Just dropped you a follow. Oh my god, you're so funny. All right. I just want something that's maybe black and white. Here we go. Is that gonna be okay? Yeah. And it works with the black and white on the bottom and everything. That works. Okay. Kind of looks like either a 1950s diner out here. Kind of like a Happy Days kind of moment going on. Not so sure about the rest of it, but it kind of looks like a little Happy Days moment going on. Okay. All right. So let's you want to see me have to have a self-care moment so you guys can play Words with Friends, huh, honey? You love me so much. Okay, so now that we have an idea of what I'm going to do in each room, KJ, thank you so much for collecting your daily sunflower. I appreciate you. All right, let's actually put, so I don't forget where each one of these rooms are. So living room. A stretch, thank you. Ooh, you got your cappy. Let's go, honey. Yay. Oh, by the way, there's a secret island that gives you the 3 fish that like most of us are missing. If you guys haven't found it, it's to the right of the overgrowth. Yes! Yes, it's there. Pacific found it today. I wasn't 100% paying attention because I was getting ready for stream. So it's on, if you're looking at the, if you are looking at the entrance to the overgrowth, go into the overgrowth, and it's on the right hand side. You have to fly there with your glider using your propeller to get to it. Yes. After stream, I'm gonna go look for it. I was like, she found it like 10 minutes before I was supposed to start getting started to getting, set up. I was like, damn, I want to go in there right now and find that island. I'm 3 fish away from finishing all my bundles. 3 fish. 3. Oh. So, that's where that is. Me, probably 100. Because I fall all the damn time. All right, so my question is, do I take this and move it back 1? Move it. Hello, Roxy. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Sarah, welcome in. Sarah Kendall, welcome on in. Thank you so much for collecting your daily sunflower. All right. Now, do I change the stairs on the inside of the house to match the stairs on the outside? So it would look like this. I think this is going to be better. Yeah, I think that's better. Yeah. Yep. Okay. So I said I was going to make this a bathroom. We're going to do this as a half bath. So all I need is to put a sink in here and a toilet. Thank you so much, Evil Flash, for the follow. I appreciate you. Thank you. And I think that's all I need for this room here is a toilet and a sink, because this is a half bath. I'm not putting a shower in here. This is an office. So let's put a desk in there just to throw something in there real quick. So I don't forget what I'm doing, because that would be just like me to forget what I'm doing in each room. Let's put a cheeky little computer in there real quick. All right. So that's an office. This is a dining room. So let's get a dining room table in there. You know what? I think we're going to do a round table. I want the horse ranch, the round table for horse ranch. It's my favorite round table. Right there. All right. And let's get some chairs. We'll do the horse ranch chairs. No. Let's do this one here, and do it like that. All right. And then this, we were going to make a pantry slash laundry room. That's right. A pantry slash laundry room. So we're going to go back here. You know what? I need the mudroom kit. Come on, give it back to me. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Let's go. Roxy, a utility room. Yeah, so I'm going to put... Thank you, Lisa, for the stretch reminder. I appreciate you. All right. So... where is my mudroom kit? Oh, did they redo this? They did it in alphabetical order. No, they didn't. Garden to table, modern room. Where is it? Oh, I'm going to be really, really upset if it's not here anymore. I need the mudroom kit. Where's my mudroom kit? Yo, you guys are seeing this, right? Where's my mudroom? I have the damn kit. Where is it? It's my favorite kit. Modern Retreat. SpongeBob. There it is. Whew. I was getting a little testy there for a second. Oh, I need to do it this way. Uninstalled. Yeah, no, I would be really, really mad if that had gotten it uninstalled. Let's take the mudroom off. I want an arch. There we go. Make sure I didn't put it anywhere else. And then this will be to the kitchen of the dining room. And then we're going to put laundry in there. I just want to make sure that I have room for everything. So that way, before I start building the rooms, I don't have to go, oh, this doesn't fit. I need to change the size of the room. Right. Then I'll figure something to put in here. Maybe I'll make this like go around here and then maybe go down a little bit, or put a sink or something here in like a true utility style room. All right. So in here, oh, you know what? No, we're going to put this here, and we're actually going to put a traditional dining room in here. Where's the life and death table? I really like that one. Let's do this one. I just want to make sure that all of the chairs fit. All right. And it's usable. Let's try some doors. This isn't how it's going to stay. I just wanted to make sure that the table would fit. So I'd have to make a change to the size of the room. Welcome back, Lady Eckley. I appreciate you for coming back. Hope everybody is doing okay. Hope baby is doing fine. There we go. Do we put doors, or do we put an archway? If we do a door, do we do a double door like this? Just like right there. Okay, so yeah, I think I'm gonna do a double door, but I don't want that double door. Oh, we're gonna do it white. We're going to do it white because the color on this side of the house is, yeah, white. Yeah. And then let's do that. Do that. And then this is going to need a door, and this needs a door. Yeah. Okay. Now let's kind of put some kitchen stuff in there real quick, just so that I have an idea of what I'm doing. Countertops. If we're going to make this a yellow room, what secondary color should we use? Because that'll be the color of the cabinets. The last build I did, I used these. So let's just do this. See what it looks like. All right, we're gonna put there, and then we'll put a refrigerator on the end. Let's see how this looks. Where are my fridges? Okay, let's just scroll down. Just put a fridge there right now. Okay. And then we'll put some window. Oh, I didn't even put windows. Holy Hannah, I didn't even put windows in this build yet. All right. We'll choose this one to get rid of for the stove. And then we need to stove. Let's get some cabinets. I mean, obviously this isn't what's gonna stay. I just need it for... Ooh, that works. All right, this is gonna be my sink. Right here. It's gonna be my sink, so we're gonna put a window right here. All right. Talk. Hi, Steve. How you doing, hun? Ba Bruno. All right. Why? Not really here, just lurking. Well, I can still say hi to you, even if you're lurking. Why won't it? All right. Let's try that. There we go. Oh, okay. So we can actually put this above the stove or above the refrigerator, and we'll just do that. We'll do that. Maybe? All right. Well, let's... Oh, I see. I see why it's not going to work. Yeah, it's not going to work. But I do like the idea. All right. All right, let's take and put this right there, and then I'll make sure the window goes right there. There we go. Gives me a kitchen. A usable kitchen, because I have a square here and I have a square here, and I can decorate here, I can decorate here and here. And then I can decorate one of these squares. So I can decorate here. Oh, that's a half. Okay, so this is, yeah, a little one. So the only usable space is right there. I just have to make sure I don't clutter too much on here. Okay. And then we have our table. Okay. Okay. All right. Everything looks... Oh, we got to do this bathroom. Bathroom. Toilet. A door. I need a door. All right, so there's a door. We need... What did I say we needed? A shower? We need a tub. We need a tub shower combo in this room because if we have a toddler... Oh, I'll do this one. Oh, I can do it on this side. Yeah, I can do it on that side. Now I need to put a sink in here. Alright, maybe I need to move the toilet. No, that's a good... Maybe not in the wall. The toilet in the wall, probably not a good spot. Now I need a sink. Where do I put the sink? Okay, we can take this, move the door there. Okay. I mean, it's not the best layout in the world. Yeah, it might be a little difficult to use if it's actually in the wall. Okay, so that's not the best layout in the world. Let's try moving this on this wall, like right there. Can I put the sink here? I could put the sink on the diagonal. You fit a cheek on that. Yeah, let's go, Jasmine. I mean, they're kids. Small butts don't need a whole lot of space, right? If it's for a kid's bathroom, they don't need a lot of space. So a half a cheek space is perfect. Okay, so I could move. Maybe I can do that. I need a toddler potty. Let's put a toddler potty. Oop. Once again, I'm putting it inside the wall. Toddler potty. I wonder. Hold on. I want to try something. Pacific Creative would be proud of me for this if I can make this work. All right. So we're going to do here. No. All right. Hold on. Let's lay down the table. I'll just add some texture. Oh my god. Jasmine, please. Yes! Let's go! Hold on. How am I gonna do this? My idea was to move a platform up and put okay, so here's my idea. To make this like a platform, right? And then take one of these countertops and stick it inside the platform to put the sink on it, so the sink works on the platform. That's the idea. That is the idea. Let's see if I can get it to work. Will it go in? Okay, I can get it in. Oh, Control Z. All right. It may not work. Oh, it's the wrong one. I can't put a sink on that. I need a bigger... Wait, hold on. Like, right there. It worked. Hey, littles! Welcome on in. Thank you so much for collecting your daily sunflower. The only problem is it doesn't stay. Okay. Then let's do this. If I can't do that, let's do this. I mean, it was a great idea. Yeah, but the thing is, when I put the sink on there, it's not going to give you a bowl. What it'll do is it'll take the top of the platform and cover the sink. So it won't look like an honest-to-God sink. The Sims would still be able to use it, but it won't look like a sink. Where did I put my sink? Did I just completely get rid of the sink? Ah, it's right here. I can do that. Or... yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's where I got the idea. Is your shell. But then that leaves this little awkward thing right here. And it doesn't leave a whole lot of space. Alright, hold on. Do I do this or do I do this? And save the countertop bathroom for in here. Let's see. All right, and then how do I put the shower back in here? Now, if I put the shower here... Oh... Well, I might as well save. Can clutter that corner. But the corner was jutting out in a weird angle. So now we can have someone using the tub and someone using the shower. And we have a toilet. And I've got plenty of counter space to have a sink, a his and hers side. Or I can put a sink here and a sink here. Gaming Ender 87, hi, how are you? Thank you for coming on in. First time chat. Thank you so much for the lurk as well. Into a counter. Doing good. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Jasmine, what do you mean? What do you mean? Put a toilet in a... Oh, were you talking about... Wait, they placed a toilet in the counter, but it was still functional. Were you talking about that? Was it in one of Caitlin's builds that somebody did for the show for little kiddo, for kiddo show? Was it Matthew's shell tours? His last one, right? Because I think I remember seeing that. Like, hold on. Like this? Like that? Oh, that's just weird. Y'all, has anyone ever seen that? I mean, I know it's functional because I was there for that tour. Guys, that's going to start here in about 5 minutes. They gave him more space. Has anyone ever seen, okay, in real life, IRL, has anyone ever seen a bathroom like this? Yeah, I've pushed them back into a wall. I mean, there's also there's that one toilet that has it's from, Tomarang. It's from For Rent. Okay, so this isn't something that's technically IRL. I mean, I've seen bathrooms where the cabinet is this close. Oh, no, I don't have to do it that way. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I got an idea. Hold on. I got an idea. Okay. Favorites. Probably not, because how would you get to the tank? Oh, yeah. I didn't think about that. But again, I mean, there's some weird shit that happens. No pun intended, everybody. No pun intended. That's way too high. Alright, so I need to put the walls back up. I think that's low enough. Nope, it's too low. Come on. Give me my toilet paper. Thank you. Kind of eyeballing it. I'm kind of spitballing it, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, let's try that. Okay. Oh, that may not work. With this particular cabinet, that may not work. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, it may not work. Well, I mean, who's gonna know that there's a big old gap there? I mean, how bad does that gap look? Ooh, yeah, that's bad. That's bad. Doesn't have to be. Doesn't have to be. Alright. Half walls. This one, maybe? Oh, hey, I got that really close. No one's gonna know. Who's gonna know? Control Z. No one's gonna know. I may have to change the actual countertop because this has got a lip on it. I need one that doesn't have a lip. And this will work. All right. Yeah. So if I leave these here, if I use this cabinet because it matches the cabinets in the kitchen, if I do that, then I will leave this here. If I choose a cabinet for the bathrooms that's different, that doesn't have a backsplash on it. The singular individual shelves. What do you mean? Because remember, I got to get a mirror on here. Because this is the primary bathroom. I got to get a mirror up here. And I'm going to do the layer thing that I always do. So we come in here. The flat ones. What the hell are you talking about, Lissa? What flat ones? Which ones are you talking about, dude? Go to shelving. All right. Okay. I'm on the right shelving, right? The displays? Which ones are you talking about? Melissa's gonna go right open up her game and go find the shelf. Watch. Second row. Second row, third one over. Like that? Oh shit. Girl, you are a fucking genius. Tech support remote control. Yeah. You are a freaking genius, Lissa. Hold on. There we go. And then I'll put a sink on one of these. And then I will clutter. Here. Oh, well, now my shelves disappeared. All right. I will clutter all of these. I'll make it brown so it matches. No, it's fine. No, it's fine. I like it. Actually, I like it. Because I'm going to put the soap, the toothbrush, the toothpaste, the blow dryer, all of that on this shelf. And then I can put more stuff underneath the shelf. Yeah! Thank you so much, Lissa. And I think this one I could probably find a brown. Oh, Lord. All right, let's make them white. And see if I can change my trim for the half wall to, like, say something like... No. Come on. Maybe something like that. Crap. Alright, hold on. Yeah, well, I can do that. Or... Oh, but these things have colors. No. Alright, hold on. Yeah. I love it when a plan comes together. Let's go. There we go. And then I can put stuff here. I can put stuff here. And then we can put stuff here. Guys, welcome back from ads. I appreciate all of you for hanging out through those 3 minutes. Unfortunately, it is mandatory for me to have ads. Okay. Well, I'm actually really liking this idea. Now I'm going to come here to decorations to mirrors. And we can do a couple of different things. We can either do something like this and go... This is what I did on mine. My last shell. I can do something like that. Yep. Yep. Or I can use... Okay, we can't use that one. I can use these and do a similar type of thing. I can do it with this, but this is going to give it... Yes. Okay, so this light here... hold on. This one actually has a green swatch to it. No, this is what we're doing. All right. Melodramatic fools. This is what I did in Dragons. There we go. And it's a light. And it's got a green glow. All right. So there's my light. There's my mirror. Okay. Let me take a look. All right. All right, there's my layout. Really like it. Okay. All right. So the sun's gone down. And so now I have these great big glowing orbs. Give me a second. I'm going to turn off the lights and the other part of my room so that I don't have great big glowing orbs behind my head. All right. Much better, much better. All right. Make customers tip me when they ask stupid questions. God, wouldn't I love to do that when I was in customer service? Oh my God, that would be so cool. Yes, that would be so freaking cool if you can do that. All right. I remember when Green Day first came out and they were just a local like garage band. They were so fucking cool. All right. In here we'll put... All right, so wait a minute. I did not do this properly. That's there. Okay. So we're going to put a closet here, 2 nightstands. Maybe I'll put a mirror in this corner. And I don't have to worry about the closet because that's the closet. We'll put a mirror. Oh, that's got pictures on it. I don't want something with pictures. I actually kind of like this one. Maybe we'll keep it. All right. A mirror. We'll put a TV on the wall. You know, you guys can tell that I'm avoiding the living room right now. I'm absolutely avoiding the living room. Because I have a feelings that that's going to give me a lot of issues. Let's do blue. All right. Because the room's blue. All right. So we got a bedroom. I think I'm okay with this because we'll give our kid a computer or, you know, something on the desk. There's not a whole lot I can do. I could probably put a toy box in this corner. And that's basically it for furniture in this room. Okay. We got the bathroom. We got this bathroom. Closets are fine. I just will gotta flush those out. Have placement of a kitchen, a dining room, an office. Okay, I guess the only thing that's left is this monstrosity. All right, what are we doing with this monstrosity? Oh, thank you. It's actually patterned after the closets in my own house. So the 2 junior bedrooms, well, 2 of the 3 junior bedrooms in the house that I'm in right now, the closets sit like this. They sit side by side. So like here's the room, and then there's one closet, and then the other room, the closet's on the opposite side. So now to figure out what I want to do in here. So I can't do, well, I can do a fireplace. Okay. And I wish I actually could do the closets that I have in here, because we have the door. Ooh, I might be able to. I might be able to. To be completely honest with you, I might be able to do it. All right, let me think about how to do it, because we have drawers, and then the closet actually sits above the drawers. So we have 2 drawers in the bottom, and then we have a platform, and then the actual closet with 2 drawers at the top. I might be able to do that in here. I just have to think about how to do it. And still, because I don't think we have furniture that looks like that in The Sims. So I just have to manually think about how to go about that. All right. So in this space here, we need to put a TV, a living situation with couches and, you know, coffee table and all that. But I also need to put the chess, because I don't know if I have enough room in this office to put a chess table. So I want to put a chess table in here. And any other, like maybe another desk. Like this could be the parents' office, like work office, and then maybe we can have a desk set up for kids to do their homework in here. So what side? Let me look at fireplaces, first of all, because I want to see if we have the type of fireplace that I'm thinking in my head. Like no, that's not going to work, because this here has to go into a wall somewhere. That has to go into a wall. I mean, I could technically put a wall here and make this a hallway, but it's only 1 square, and I really don't like doing that. So that is worst case scenario. Oh wait, that won't go down. So I can do something like this and put it in the center of the room. No, we'll do it this way. Kind of separate this portion of the living room from this portion of the living room. And I can put like a desk here and the chess set here. And then we can put... No, you know what? I want to look at them this way. Because here we can do it by both 3-seat and 2-seat love seats. Let's just out of... like that. And then... electronics, TVs. Well, that's too far away. Well, maybe we do it. We're going to put the TV on this side. Now we need a TV that sits on a... There you go. Because, you know, can't have small TVs ever. Okay. If we do that, and there is our... There you go. That's going to drive me nuts that it's not centered to the room. Must eat a bean. All right. Thank you so much, Lola, for that bean time. Let's go ahead and give it a cheeky little save real quick. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Dragon, are you still here? All right. Yeah. We're doing Home Depot today, ladies and gentlemen. I got my handy dandy little trash can here in case it is a Home Depot. So this is what we affectionately call the Home Depot bean. The good bean is pomegranate. The bad bean is old bandage, aka the Home Depot bean. If you know, you know. Go ahead and use your channel points to predict whether or not it's going to be a good bean or a bad bean. Well, here's Jen. Yes. Good bean or bad bean. If you know, you know. If you do not have any channel points and you would like to participate, give me a cheeky little follow. You'll get 300 channel points to start off with, and you can vote to your heart's desire. Okay, so yummy is going to be pomegranate. Yucky is our Home Depot bean, aka old bandage. I'm going to go ahead and open up the prediction panel because I know my mods love to vote. There we go. May the odds be ever in your favor. Let's go. Yeah, Ajane, she's been here like practically the whole time. She's just been lurking. She came out of lurk for the last bean. Home Depot called her out of lurk. Yeah, she probably heard Home Depot and her ears went, hello? I've got to go vote. Hello? All right, let's go. Right now, 31% of you guys think it's going to be pomegranate and 69% of you think it's going to be old bandage. Let's go. Let's go. You only got a little bit of more time to vote. Yeah, I had to, we went through most of this container and it turned out every single bean I picked out of it was either Tutti Frutti or peach. And I'm like, okay, where's the fun in that? So I had an extra box down here and I refilled this. So I'm hoping I won't have to go and buy more beans before my charity event at the end of the month. All right, get in those last votes. We have 30% think that it's going to be pomegranate and 70% think it's going to be old bandage, aka Home Depot. Let's go. Oh, it's pomegranate. It's pomegranate. Woohoo! Let's go. Pomegranate. Rigged. All right. Let's see who won today. Or for this bean. We have 2 users that won a total of 34,784 points. We have Lady Eckley in the lead with 23,530 points. Let's go. Laced Reason has won 11,254. Let's go, Laced. Let's go, Lady Eckley. Congratulations on your win. Let's go. All right. Lola, thank you so much for the bean break. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Got a little bit of jelly bean stuck in my tooth. Sorry about that. 10K more to go. What are you saving up for? Are you saving up for the custom build? Or are you saving up for the 12-hour stream? Rigged. 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 I want to redo, but it was a good bean, so... Oh, for the 12-hour stream? You gotta kill me? All right. You know what? I'm feeling generous. Let's do a palette cleanser. Even though it was a good bean, we'll do a berry blue toothpaste. I should save these, but... All right. Dragon, we're going to do one more. I did get your clip. It's going to take a day or two for me to get it set up. So we got one more to go. I will never spend points for a 24-hour stream. You're just checking to see who's in chat. All right. So our flavors are berry blue for the good bean, toothpaste for the bad bean. For me, it's a good. It's a win-win. So there you go. You can already redeem the 12-hour. Well, you know, I've never done a 12-hour stream. I've done an 8-hour stream. And I've gotten close to a 10-hour stream, but I've never done a 12-hour stream. So, do it. All right. Let me get back into the predictor. Spirit of Ashley. Ashley, please. All right. All right. So we got 17% think that it's going to be berry blue. 83% think it's going to be toothpaste. You guys probably got about a minute or so to go. Yeah, 47 seconds left. But either way, I win because I like both the taste of toothpaste and berry blue. So we've got 24% think it's going to be berry blue. 76 think it's going to be toothpaste. Let's go. Be big rock stars. All right. Oh, you have Jelly Bellies? Ooh. Oh, no. Yeah, you know what? I think for my charity stream, I'm going to do something like this in terms of eat a bean or something like that. But I don't know if I want to do these or if I want to do Birdie Bot's every flavor beans. I don't know. All right. We have 24% say berry blue, 76% say toothpaste. Let's go. That's toothpaste. Very minty fresh. That was toothpaste. All right. Congratulations to all the winners. Let's see who won. We have 4 users splitting 23,314 points. Lady Ackley is in the lead with 9,138. Alyssa with 6,572. Dragon with 6,556. And Lola with 1,049. Congratulations to all the winners. All right. Thank you so much, Lola, for the bean break. I appreciate you. Let me pull all this back up. And let's get back into the build. All right. I don't want to be a rock star. Okay. So we have... So far, here's my living room. Let's pull the walls. Oh, wrong thing. Let's pull the walls down. Okay. So here's my living room setup right now. I'm thinking this is something that I had in one of the houses I had when I was a kid. We had something similar. Let's see if I can find the compartment to this. Oh, let's just do this one just so that I can see what it looks like. Like that. Like 2 couches, like a love seat and then a couch. Oops. Making an L shape. Ooh, can they get back there and walk back there? Because this is where my stairs are. Alright, I'm not going to be able to do that. I'm going to have to put a chair. Oh, I can do this. Oh, no. We need it so that it's facing the TV, like that. Be nice to me, you need a win. Alright. Okay. Now, do I put another one of these chairs? Or this would be too close to the thing. And then surfaces, coffee table. Ooh, I like this one because it's got stuff. No, because that one's... Wait, hold on. Does this got a... Oh, they're all bad. All right, never mind. I wish I could use this, but it's too big. And they can still walk around it, because I need some place to put the gaming console on it. All right, now let's pick something a little nicer. All right. Can they still walk back there? Like that. All right. I'm just using this for placement. And then on this side, we're going to put a hobbies and skills. A chess table. I'm thinking I should have made the bigger portion back here and the smaller portion up here. So the living room is on this side. Like when you walk into the house. Nope, that's not going to work. All right. The reason why, all right, let's try it. The reason why I didn't do is because the TV would be way too far away. Oh, you know what I could do instead? Where? Book Nook, where are you? Why isn't it? Why is it? It won't let me do it. Because it won't go... Will it go down? No. Alright. So maybe I can... No, it's not. Book Nook, it's not going to let me do it. Okay. Yeah, that gives some privacy to this side of the house. Does that look awkward? Does that look awkward? Okay, so the book nook will sit on the wall. That bookshelf would sit on the wall, but because this is a sunken living room, it wants to go where it says the wall thinks that the floor is, but I sank it down too, so it thinks that the floor is here when the floor is actually here. That's why it was not sinking down, because it's a sunken in living room. Now, of course, I'll change colors and all that to make it more cohesive. But, so you're telling me you don't think this looks awkward? All right, so we can take this and put it right there. All right, and then that gives us like a kid's workspace for homework, a chess table, and then a living setup. Okay. All right. So now that we have a general idea of what each room is going to look like, in terms of furniture placement, now what I might do is make this a little smaller, because this is really big for a single bathroom. So let's... I learned this little trick when I did Echo's Echo's heart shell. I put bathrooms in rooms that were like funky shapes like this, and it worked out really well. Except for now the wall is dark. That wall is dark. All right, hold on. Maybe we'll do something like... Well, first of all, let me see if it's a lighting issue, because there's only one light in here. Let me see if it's a lighting issue. Dang it. Oh, it's a lighting issue. All right. I thought I had a light floating in the neither erasing out here. It's outside. That's what I thought. Dude, I thought the light was floating outside. All right, so maybe if I make it night, it'll show up. Yeah, I don't see it, but I thought I saw it floating outside. All right, I don't see it anymore, so... All right, we're just gonna leave it. All right, so it was a lighting issue. I don't have to worry about it. And then this gives me more space to work with the office, putting bookshelves and stuff in here. Okay. All right, cool beans. Coolio! Let's start with this bathroom. All right, so that tile, let's find a red tile or something that matches with red, that looks red for this bathroom. All right. Ooh. Hold on. All right, let's try that. Let's try that. Now we need a tile wallpaper. No, wait, that's wallpaper. I don't want wallpaper. I want tile. That matches this. So I need yellows and reds. All right. No. Nope, nope, nope. Ooh, no. Let's do that. Nope, it's too pink. All right. Let's try this. Nope. All right, you know what? We gotta change our tile. There you go. Okay. Okay. Got it. Because I did see it outside and then I was like, wait a minute. It's not there. So maybe I hit Control Z and it went back into the bathroom. Okay. So now we have wallpaper. Ugh. All right. So now we need to put a mirror right there. Mirror. Decorations. Wrong. Not pets. Decorations. Mirrors. No, it's too big. We can do maybe the cats. Yes. Oh, no. You know what? Let's try this one. Oh, yeah. I put all that stuff in last. I do all the rooms, and then I go back through and put all the light switches in. I put all the trash cans in. I do all of that all at one time at the very end. Actually, the bathrooms, I put the toilet paper, the plunger, all of that in there at one time. Okay. All right, hold on. Yeah. So we got a mirror now. Oh, I can't use the color red right now, or I'm not gonna get what I need. Come on. There you go. Thank you. The trash cans. Yeah. No, put this. May have to make this one more smaller. Yeah. Because bathroom trash cans aren't very big. Can I get this in a red? Yeah. Hey, when was the last time I forgot trash cans? I think it's been a while since I forgot a trash can. And if you're talking about the build that Amy is playing in right now, I didn't put trash cans in my bathrooms back then. Here's my plunger. All right. Now I just need to put my toilet paper in. I know I have it in here. There it is. Now, I should be able to do this. There's that. We've got our trash can, our plunger. We have toilet paper right there. We have a mirror. All right. For our guest bathroom. Oh, we do have soap on. We do have soap on a wall. I think if I get in here like this, 69 toilet paper, like Swig did in mine. Yeah, so I have soap. All right, so let's do the 69. All right, so I have everything in here. So let's do that. Isn't this how she had it? All right. Bathroom, check. All right. Do I want to do the office now, or do I want to wait? Oh, I don't even have any windows in here. All right, hold on. Do I put... Oh, I don't have a hand... Not done yet. Oh, I think that's gonna be too high. Oh yeah, that's way too high. Actually, let's do that, and then that's way too high still, I think. Yeah, it disappears. All right, well, then let's do this. Yeah, it's way too high. I need to lower it just a smidge. All right, let's see if I can do it with the Sims 3 camera. I just don't want to give myself a headache by doing this. Okay. All right, let's switch back. All right. Bathroom's done. Now, do I work on my office? Where's the door? You know what? Before we get carried away, we need a neutral door. Or do we pick a door that has multiple colors and each... okay. we can use that as orange. Oh, but we have this door here. Okay. Blue. Okay. Let's... Does this have a purple door? No. Alright, let's find a door that has colors that don't look like it's like an office door. This is just different wood tones. How about this one? Okay. We've got a red, a green, a blue, a yellow, a pink. I guess we can use the pink for purple. Alright, let's try this one. Red. Alright, because these will be our red rooms. We have red doors. Alright. Okay. Alright. I can hang with that. Okay. Now that we're in here, what kind of flooring do we want? Do we want to keep the chevron? All right, before let's get carried away, let's pick a wall. Let's pick a wallpaper. Red. And let's look at all. Because you never know what you're going to find. I really like this one, but it's not enough red. Okay, so if I do something like this that has a paneling on it, I can use wood furniture in the room that matches. All right, let's do that. Let's try that. And now we want to go all. Do we want to keep a pattern on the floor? Or do something like this? Do we do something like this for an office? I think that would be a good office. Or do we choose like a wood? Victorian parquet. Do a wood floor? Okay. Yeah, I think we're going to do a wood floor. Oh, God. What are we going to do for windows? Before I get further into the rooms, I got to pick a window that I like. I don't necessarily think that I want to color the windows in terms of, like, red rooms have red windows, the orange rooms have orange windows. I don't think I want to do that. All black. I think black is the way we're going to go, because if you look at, we have this is black. My trim is black on my roof. So let's look at that. But we have this and this is white. So let's go, let's pick up white and let's pick up black and see what we get in terms of windows. Ew. I'm not going to have a window in my bathroom. Ooh, ouch. Okay. Okay, I can go with that. Or we have that. Let's put the roof on it. Let's see. The black ones look better. Black looks better. Okay. So black it is. Let's go here and let's adjust that so we're only getting black windows. Oh, hey. Now we can do that right here. In this room. In this room. Can I do it on this wall? Yeah. We can do that. It's this one, right? Yeah. Oh boy, we got an issue. How I have my kitchen set up. Marching band. Oh. Yeah, these windows aren't going to work on here. Alright, but that doesn't mean I can't use the windows in the bedrooms. Alright, so we have windows in every room but the kitchen and the bathroom. Oh, nope. We need to come up here. I can put this in here. That helps with that. But on this side, we've got half of a wall. All right, so these aren't going to work. These aren't going to work in here. All right, let's see what else I got that I can work with. That's maybe like this. Make it look like it's... No. How does that affect that bathroom? The bathroom we've already done. Oh, well, that's not too bad. I mean... Okay, let's think about this for a second. If we were making this IRL... that would be sketch. But it's The Sims. And they don't care if they poop with the window right there. So... Okay. I'm going to have to sit with this one for a bit. I don't like it there. Alright, maybe I can find a smaller black window. Black. Okay. Maybe I can find a smaller window. There you go. That's better. And then where's the other bathroom? Alright. So now we've got windows in both bathrooms. Now I just have to figure out a window for the kitchen. Or I'm not going to be able to do this setup that I have. Alright, so I need a window right here. Like something like that. Ha! Look at that. Perfect. Perfect. Alright. Now, what window can I do? Wait, hold on. Where's that window that I had that I put in the other spaces? It's this one. Oh, I can put this here. That works. All right, let's do that. Oh. There we go. Oh, wait. It's all white, and this one is not. Is that going to be weird? Like have a white window on one side and a black window on the other side? Is that going to be weird? Ugh, crap. Guys, ads are going to be in about 5 minutes. That is no bueno. Ugh, okay, well, for the sake of my what I'm doing, that's gonna have to stay. That means these are weird too. Crap. All right, let's check something out. Let's. All right. Do I move the door? Problem is this door has a white trim, and we have white trim here, here, and here. So the window should have white trim. Ugh! Okay. Oh, it's not gonna line up. All right, that bathroom's just not gonna have a light or a window. That bathroom's just not gonna have a window. Because I want these doors to line up with this right here. How do I fix it so I have the symmetrical windows? I can't. Alright, I have to pick another window. Well, that sucks. At least for the front, I have to pick another window. That sucks donkey balls. Oh, wait a minute. No, because that's more for like a business, not for a house. Alright, will I be willing to compromise for a smidge? It's giving me Alice in Wonderland right now. All right. Ah, it's in the wall. Damn it. All right. Let's do it from this side. No, they're touching. Let's do... I want space between them. Go all out glass walls in the front. Or are you talking about instead of having paint on all the walls, just do everything glass? Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to keep. I'd like to, like I did for Steph's Hell Shell, and used the glass wallpaper. But what I'm saying is, yeah, no, I understood the glass wallpaper part. But were you suggesting do the entire house, the exterior of the entire house, glass walls? Or are you suggesting just this one area right here? Because the problem I have is this is the bathroom. So is this. That's the problem I have. Yeah, screw windows. I love you. Lady Ackley, I love you. Screw windows. All right. So I'm willing to have different windows on the rest of the house that I have right here. I'm willing to do that. No, it's okay. This is the part, like, once I get everything configured, then I should have picked the windows first and then did everything else. I normally do that, but for whatever reason, I wanted to get in here and try to figure out what I was doing. So, now we have windows in the living room. We have no window in the bathroom. This bathroom. And I'm not going back. I'm not going to fight and have one little window up here. And because I have these walls here, if I put a window here, we're having a window into nothing. So it would just be aesthetic. This I'm keeping. Ooh, that I'm keeping. That I think I'm going to keep. For right now, I'm keeping that. The kitchen... the kitchen windows are for another day. Or for later. I'll figure out the kitchen windows. Because I'm thinking about taking this and duplicating it like Swig did. There. So it's like taking over the whole thing. And then I just need to... Oh, hold on. Hold on! Yeah, exactly. Lady Ackley, exactly. I spend way too much time when I'm driving around going, all right, how can I do that in The Sims? How do I do that roof line in The Sims? Around here, we have a lot of Adobe style buildings with archways as entranceways into houses. I'm like, how do I do that in The Sims? And make it look right. Make it look normal. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out during that ad break. I absolutely appreciate you. Thank you so much. I think I'm going to put the window here, and I'm going to sacrifice my... what I had built in my kitchen. I'm just going to sacrifice my kitchen design and put a window there. Actually, I need it closer to the... Let's do this. Let's make it closer to the... There. Let's line it up with the awning on both sides. There we go. Yeah, I'm just going to have to sacrifice my cabinetry, or just raise the cabinets up a little bit. Okay. It's not super rigid. Awesome. I will get back to you after stream. So probably in about an hour. I probably got about an hour left. That ad break, guys, is probably our last ad break of the day. Okay. Now what I could do is duplicate this and put it right there. That doesn't look too bad. Let's just raise this one up so it matches the room. Okay. I'm going to keep that window. I might, move the window placement. All right. And then this bathroom, let's take this and move it here. Oh, it's too big. All right. Let's go back to the drawing board, ladies and gentlemen. Now I need a short, skinny black window. I need a skinny, short window. Black, skinny, short window. I like this window set here. This one right here. With the arches. That's the windows I used in Dragon Show. Okay, that's too big. How about that? That works. I can put a window here too. Okay, so now we have windows in this bathroom that aren't windows to the freaking front door. Let me look at the bathroom. Hi, are you home? Let me look in your bathroom. Yeah, that's like, no, we ain't going there. We ain't doing that. Okay. Oh, it's a hot mess right now. But it will get better, I promise. It's a hot mess, but it'll get better. Okay. Let's work in here. Yes! Ugh, yes. They should have like all those regular windows and then have a frosted swatch. Every single window. You know what I want them to do? I want them to go through. I mean, now that they're going through our laundry list of things we want fixed or need fixed, I want all the wood swatches to match. I want all the reds to match. I want all the pinks to match. And I would like to have, we'll add that to the laundry list. I want frosted windows. And I'd like the windows to have the same style window to have different sizes. Because that would make my windows right now so much easier if all the windows, because I really like this, right? But I want a 2-panel one. Because if I had a 2-panel one, it would have fit perfectly. Yes! Yes. Add that to the laundry list too. We want open doors without having to use tool to do it. I shouldn't have to use a mod to have an open door or an open window. Because some of the swatches do have open windows, but if it doesn't match your aesthetic, you're screwed. I think they're in the Jungle Adventure pack that has the open windows, and I think maybe Horse Ranch does too. But if it doesn't fit your aesthetic, you're not having an open window. Yeah. Well, that's one of the reasons why I use archways a lot, because it leaves the rooms open, for normal flow. All right, so let's get some bookcases in here. Now we're going to use the Book Nook kit. Book Nook kit, where are you, my lovely bean? There you go. Book Nook kit. Show all. One of the best kits ever. Ooh, and that wood almost matches. I'm impressed. Understand. The only time our doors in our house is closed is when, I mean, I don't even think we close the doors when we're changing, because it's just me and my daughter. So, we close the doors, like, I close the door when I'm streaming because I don't want the cats in the room. And there are certain times, like, if I'm on a voice call and I'm playing games with my friends, I might close the door. She might close the door when she has the same situation going on. But we don't generally close doors in here in this house either. Oops, wrong one. There we go. Give me some place to put some stuff. We'll put some plants up here. We'll decorate in here. We'll clutter. All right. So, do we do the same thing on the other side? Okay, so you know what? I can fit this in here now. Or, okay, do we do that? Or do we put a couch in here? Yeah? Put a couch. Aw, you have a Cocker Spaniel? So cute. I love Cocker Spaniels. Okay. And now I need a desk. Finn! Oh, that's such a cute name for a Cocker Spaniel. Oh! We had a Cocker Spaniel Schnauzer mix when I was a kid. We had two dogs. I had a Scottish Terrier and a Cocker Spaniel Schnauzer. Alright, so there is no desks in the book nook, which is a missed opportunity. Oh, so stinking cute. Surfaces, desks. Let's get a cool office desk in here. Yes. My grandmother found this little statue, and it had a Scotty on it. And it said, "You are loved." I mean, my grandma always found little knickknacks. And not necessarily the little knickknacks she picked up for us made any sense, but because it had one of our names on it or something that reminded her of us, she would pick it up. And she found this. It says, "You are loved" on it, and it had a Scottish Terrier on it. And she got it because it had the Scottish Terrier. And I don't know where it is anymore, but it's somewhere in this house. I still have it, and our Scotty passed away. I was in high school, I think, or maybe I was like college, because I don't think I was living at home, so maybe college. But yeah, we had him for a really long time. Okay, so that works in here. All right. So let's go chairs, desk chair. I think I want to. Oh, I don't know what I want to use the Star Wars chair. Yes. How cute! I hope you have lots of pictures of him or her riding your skateboard. That's so cool. All right. So let's go do a computer. We're gonna do red because I want the computer to be red. No, I want computers. Yes. Oh. Yeah, my Scotty was the one that followed me home from the school. I lived across the street from an elementary school, and they followed me home. And when we would go on car rides, we'd go on vacations and stuff, he would go absolutely bonkers until we were driving 50 miles an hour in the, on the freeway. And then he would calm down and curl up at one of our feet and fall asleep. But he followed me home from the school across the street from my house, and that's all she wrote. Daddy, please, can I have the puppy? Please, please, please. And I got my puppy. Please, please, please. All right. So we've got a little sitting area to read. We have a desk. I'll clutter later. And we got light. Okay. Let's move on to this room. Oh, a husky. My neighbors have huskies. I think if I was to get another dog, now that my kids are older, I would get a Japanese Akita. I've always wanted an Akita, but they're super, super, super territorial. Oh, huskies. Yeah, my neighbors have a husky. I love their husky. Okay, so this room needs to be orange. So let's take all this stuff out for right now. I think I'm going to keep the table. I can't have small dogs. Their bark hurts my ears. So if I was to get another dog, and I don't think I will, but if I was to get another dog, it would need to be a medium to a large sized dog. The problem is I'm getting older, and so it's difficult to bathe and take care of larger dogs. So if I can't have a small one, I can't have a big one. You know? And all the dog breeds that I really like, they're big dogs. Or they're stocky. Like pit bulls are stocky, so they're heavy. I wouldn't be able to lift it. Oh, yeah. I think little dogs just try too hard to be big dogs. All right, we need a floor in here that's orange, and we need wallpaper that's orange. So let's figure out what we're gonna do wallpaper wise, and that will determine what kind of floor I put in, whether I put carpet or wood. Portable dog stations. Yeah, I had to actually rehome my golden retriever. Not because I didn't want my golden, because I absolutely loved her. The problem was with my knee, the way that it was, I couldn't lift her to get her into a tub. I couldn't lift her. I couldn't walk her. So it was just better for me to find a family for her to go with that could actually take care of her. Okay, orange is my color. All right, do we want something like this with wood paneling? Do we want... I don't want stucco for a dining room. I don't want the SpongeBob, even though I know Lady Ackley would be jumping up and down. Yes, 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 make it SpongeBob. No, that's tile. I don't want tile in my... Oh. No. No. Does not fit my aesthetic. How about that? Okay, that's workable. I can do that. That's a nice orangey orange. I can work with that. All right, let's take... We're still working on the orange. Nope. Nope. I like this flooring, but no, not for a dining room. Yes! Let's go. I don't want tile. But this tile is pretty. Oh, no. No, no, no. I like the... Let's make it bright orange, ladies and gentlemen. Bright orange. No. Every brick has its place. See, that would be better for an outdoors. I don't think so. Okay. Let's do that. All right. I may not be able to put a large table in here. I think we're going to have to just stick with one. Let's see what colors I can use. No. These chairs are supposed to match, I think, because these chairs are... Oh, they're not life and death. All right, let me see if I can get the life and death chairs. They should match. Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to these tours, too. It's one of the reasons why I said I would do it is because I thought that this would be a fun project. Okay, so now we need to pick a color for the chairs. Ooh, yeah, that color. There we go. Because it'll have the light brown swatch in the seat portion. They sort of match. Not quite, though. See, this is what I'm talking about. These chairs are both from the same pack. The table and the chairs are from the same pack. They don't freaking match. They don't freaking match. Screw it. Screw it. Screw it. Okay. Screw it. I might decide to fix it later. Yeah. Nothing. Like, I get it. I get it. Different teams work on different... I think they had, what, 2 or 3 different teams, which is why they could pump out the stuff all the time. But everything within the same pack should match. Like, Royalty and Legacy... Chef's kiss. Everything matches. But some of the older packs, they don't freaking match within the same pack. Okay. Breathe. All right. Moving on, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on. All right. What I want... Yeah, I have a ton of CC. Not as much as Dragon, but I have a ton of CC. Yeah, you're right. Each color has its own code, and all they have to do is go, if you're going to use red, or, you know, here's your 6 shades of red, or your 7 shades of red, go for it, you know? I do have an impressive CC folder, but I don't, if I'm building on stream for something that's going to go in a shell for a tour, I can't use CC, obviously. Now, I do use CC if I'm, like, if I make a house, I put it up on the gallery, and then I'll adjust it and use CC on my own. I've done that before. But I don't use a lot of CC when I'm building in terms of my streams. My own personal stuff, I use it all the time. Oh, they're not going to be able to get through that. Dang it. All right, so I need something that's skinny. Like a side, I want to, basically what I'm looking for is like a sideboard. Hey, you know what, Lissa? That's something that I can use as an incentive to, for our charity stream. A CC only build. Just for funsies. Yeah, I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Okay, so that's skinny. I want to do something as a sideboard. But if I put that there, do they have walking space? Okay, so Swig said you only need a half a tile for walking space. You guys are giving me reasons and excuses to go CC shopping. Write them down, Lissa, and send them to me. You guys are giving me excuses to go CC shopping. All right, let's see if I can get this darker. So, yes. Oh, it actually very closely matches. Let's see if I can get this darker. No. Let's see if I can get that. All right, that's not bad. All right, let's see if there's any kind of like tall display. Oh, display. Oh, hey, you know I just got a 2 terabyte drive, right? I've got plenty of space. Plenty of space. And once I get everything situated the way I want it, I'll have even more space on my C drive. CC shopping, here we go. That's not gonna look good in a... Yeah. Man, I've been spending the last couple days going, I want to download this game, this game, this game, this game. All the games that I had to uninstall from my computer that I love playing. Over the last, 48 hours or so, I'm like, we're going to download this game again, and this game, and this game, because I have room. Room to spare now. I mean, I really should not do that, but... I've been craving to play Planet Zoo, and I had to take Planet Zoo off of my computer. Yes. Okay. No. Maybe not there. Maybe this side. Alright. Let's do this so I can actually see the room. No. I'm gonna have to get rid of 2 chairs. I spent all that time trying to figure that out, and I ended up taking the chairs out. Yeah, there you go. Alright, so if I have this little sideboard thing here, why does it... Yeah, I have a sideboard here. I have the hutch here. Oh, maybe I'll just move this to this corner. I go put planters here. I'll put a planter here. I'll put a planter here. And then, oh, that's what I want. Okay. I think I saved it to my favorites. Let's see if I was smart and I saved it to my favorites. Because that sucker is hard to find. This one right there. Now, question. Do we keep this here, or do we take it out and put a fish tank? I can either put that fish tank, or I can put that fish tank. Do we put a fish tank? Or do we keep the hutch? I mean, I can do that, and it would match the chairs. Do we keep the hutch, or do we put the fish? Do we put a fish tank in there? The fish tank. Okay. Now, which fish tank? SpongeBob. Which I can't change the top of this. So I have that fish tank. I have this fish tank. I have these three. 1, 2. No, that one's a no. Okay. Which fish tank do I use? Let's see if I can change the color. All right. That's a little darker to match the darker woods. Okay, so you're thinking I should use the SpongeBob one? Okay, so you're thinking no on that one. We're getting rid of that. So it's between this one and this one. You think SpongeBob is better? SpongeBob? It fits this space better. Okay. SpongeBob it is. And then I'll put plants. When I come in here to clutter it, I'll put a plant there and a plant there. Now, how does this look? Now that I've taken, like, the majority of the fancy stuff out, does this even fit in here now? Wait, hold on. Hold the phone. Hold on. Hold on. All right. How does that sit? And I can clutter in here, clutter here, put a couple plants on either side of SpongeBob. All right. Where did I put that? There it is. This I can put Not in this build. All right. So now we're down to the kitchen and the utility room. Oh boy. Okay. So we need yellow. I don't necessarily have to have the wallpaper yellow in both. I mean, they're going to be yellow in both rooms, but they don't have to be the same. But I'd like the floor tiles to be the same. Okay, so let's look at tiles. Let's look at tiles. And let's look at yellow and see what we get, what we come up with. I mean, I am partial to these. I really like these, but I use them in like all of my builds. So let's try for something I don't always use. Okay, so we can do this, and it kind of works with this pattern here. Okay, let's try that. I mean, I like this one, but it makes it look dated. All right, let's look at yellow walls. Let's look at tiles. Okay, the door itself is got some green. So maybe... Oh, I'm not opposed. But it pulls, it's too much of the blue. All right, how about this? How about this one? That's too much blue. No, not enough yellow. Okay, so that one's gonna go in there. All right, what does this one look like? Oh, I like this song. Did I put a door or did I put a... I did. I put an archway. Okay. Let's see what it looks like if I make a wider archway. Put a wider arch in there. Oh, no. That's the door that's going to go here. Nice. Okay. That works. Yes. I like that door. Now that I have that, let's work with it. Before I get carried away, let's take this arch off and let's see what it would look like with a bigger arch. Okay, so question, instead of having this table and chairs here, what about... February of last year. Okay. Now, we want black, but I want wide now. Like, I want to fill up the whole wall with that window, with a window. Now we're looking for horizontal wide. Oh, make sure that the only color I have is black. Yeah. We're looking for horizontal wide. Because these are medium wall height walls, right? Yeah, we're looking at medium wall height. Okay. So, I want black, horizontal. Oh, crud. It's gonna goes into the awning. Well, there's a reason why that window was there in the first place. All right. But I can raise it up. Ah, there was a reason why I did it like that. Yeah, there was a reason why I did it like that. All right. Now, do I like having the island there? That gives more walking space and more, like, space in general. Okay. 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 So if I keep this here like this, I'm gonna have to move that door just slightly. This door would open this way. No, I needed to move the other way. Oh, no, I have to have it this way because of the color. That's right. All right, well, don't let Caitlin see it. The door's wrong! The doorknob's going in the wrong direction. All right. With that being said, we're changing the wallpaper now. We need a solid color wallpaper, not a... Oh, we need a solid wallpaper color. Oh, I'm starting to get a headache. All right. So something like that is what we're going to have to go with. Oh, but wait. I can do a different color on the bottom. It doesn't have to be... It doesn't have to be... Okay, so I'm going to keep this one in here because I don't have to match to that door. So if that's the case, I need to keep the shade matching. Yeah. So, no, it's going to have to be this brown one. Yeah. All right. And then we have a little breakfast nook. I'm going to have to figure out the window situation. Gonna have to figure out the window situation. I mean, that's not something I'm going to do on stream right now. Okay. Looks like I've got 10 minutes to go. Let's go ahead and save. Let's find somebody to raid out to. Thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out with me today. This has been a lot of fun. I'm going to go ahead and, you know what? Let's see whether or not I'm going to go to a butterfly or I'm going to go to a friendo. Let's see who's on. Because I always post the raid messages before I decide where we're going. And then I always go, oh, it's fine. It's fine. Following same category. Let's see if we have any butterflies on in the same category. 19 viewers. Fox Mouse. Oh, I know where we're going. Okay. We're going to go see our friend Panda. She's doing the very veggie challenge. She's raising her eggplant gen. So let's go and give a friendly, let's take our party over and go see Panda and give her all the loves, all the friendly hellos and whatnot. So let's go ahead and do that. Oops, wrong. Here we go. The first raid message is for, oh, she's not a butterfly, Lissa. She's not a butterfly. The first raid message is for all of our lovely followers. The second raid message is for all of our lovely subscribers. Copy and paste the message that belongs to you. I will be streaming again tomorrow. I don't normally stream on Mondays, but we will be streaming tomorrow to celebrate Star Wars Day. We're going to be playing Lego Star Wars. I think it's the Skywalker Saga, but we're going to be playing Lego Star Wars tomorrow. I'll be going live at 6 p.m., which is also not my normal time. So there's that. If you would like, there's my Discord. If you are interested in joining the Discord, that's the best way to keep up on my schedule. So yeah, we're going to go ahead. I don't have much time. Have a great evening, everybody. I love you. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific time for Lego Star Wars. Bye, guys.